My name is Stephen DeCosta. I've got a solo team, Superstitio, and my project is Knock on Wood. It's a GovHack journey from coherent indifference to constructive joy of not missing out. So 2 challenges: better questions for brighter futures and digital confidence, tools for safe online participation. The starting point for me was not with a goal, but with a state of coherent indifference, heading off to the GovHack competition on Friday afternoon. The Better Questions Challenge created an environmental shock. This, for me, kind of made me a little bit curious about that one. I applied a thing called the ground state configuration model. It allows you to think of the universe as being in a state of indeterminacy, and that we can place bets into the future without any one of them being causally deterministic. And this kind of fuzziness provides informational richness. And that's the lens that I applied to that challenge. So reframing the pre-mortem, I asked, how might it decohere? How might it become isolated as within an informational void? Or the opposite, perhaps it would be overwhelmed in a chaotic filament. Then the second catalyst, so if I'm having fun, I might as well go a bit further. I went into the digital confidence challenge, which is aiming to construct a more coherent online reality rather than constructing shields for online protection. For constructing confidence, I did have some prior work. I've been working on something around verifiable honesty. So I came up with something which is the verifiable honesty construct framework for online entities to act in good faith. This whole project, this whole submission, though, is a bit of a meta-analysis. So I was wanting to disrupt the whole problem-solution thing. So Karl Popper is a philosopher and the evolutionary theory of knowledge and things like this. I was kind of throwing that into the GovHack ring to say that the problem is a catalyst that breaks the system's inclination towards coherent indifference. The system will tend to try and find a more informationally rich future state or balanced state. The big idea here, for us to have a meaningful and adaptive set of technologies, we kind of have to tie these to the need to create meaningful and adaptive societies as well. The universal selector, so this ground state configuration model, who knows? It's a candidate theory of everything. It's a big, bold claim that needs big, bold evidence to back it up. But it's still a fun thought experiment. It's a good model for selecting how we might move towards creating more meaningful change. So the project homepage, Knock on Wood, for those who want to learn a little bit more about the story. The actual story will take you through the catalysts, through the lens of the GSC, then show you the submissions. So the submissions themselves for the Better Questions for Brighter Futures, also the digital confidence one, and also the meta-analysis. And beyond that, there is the proof of work itself. So the proof of work is when I started from about 10 to 11 yesterday morning to kind of just before early today. I'll have it all documented, but you can go through here and you can see the submissions. I've got some audio, so it's some pretty low-key ways of engaging with the main long-form submissions. So people can go through that. And so thanks to everyone. What a great GovHack experience it's been. Rock on. Ciao.